And how much is your very tense and let's be frank here, uncomfortable relationship with the president driving your opposition to this?
Not at all. And I don't think this is a personal issue, not between me and the president or the president and me. We had a respectful hour-long conversation the other day, as befits two allies, two democracies, and Israel views the United States as its great ally. And I think America has no greater ally in the world than Israel. But we do have a difference.
Do you trust the president?
This is a difference of policy, not a clash of personality.
Do you trust the president, Mr. Prime Minister?
I trust that the president is doing what he thinks is good for the United States. But I think that we can have a legitimate difference of opinion on this, because I think Iran is shown to be completely distrustful. It's not a country that you can place your trust in, and it's not a country that you're going to resolve its congenital cheating. You're just not going to resolve it by placing more inspectors there.
But do you trust the president? You said that you trust the president to do what's best for the United States, but do you trust him?
I think it's not a question of personal trust. Of course, we have a mutual, respectful relationship, and I always respect both the presidency of the United States and this president of the United States. But as the prime minister of the one and only Jewish state, when I see a country, a terrorist regime committed to our destruction, and not only to our destruction, having the path, a clear path to the bomb, it's my obligation to speak out, as I'm doing now, as I'll do in any forum.
And Mr. Prime Minister, I guess you've seen the reaction in the Israeli press to this Iran nuclear deal. And I want to put a quote up on screen from Haaretz, from a columnist in Haaretz. He wrote that this is not a bad deal. He said Israel will have a hard time fighting this agreement. We're portraying it as bad. If Iran upholds the terms, its nuclear threat will be severely mitigated. Isn't it true, Mr. Prime Minister, that you may represent all Israelis, but you don't speak for all Israelis when it comes to this deal?
Well, I was just reelected by a fairly substantial margin, and the people of Israel knew what my position is on Iran. Let me tell you this. There was no argument in the elections about Iran. In fact, people said we share the Prime Minister's views on Iran. A major figure in the opposition today published in his blog a complete support of my position on Iran. So it's not a partisan issue in Israel. I think that the overwhelming majority of Israelis understand that Iran seeks our destruction. They don't buy the notion that Iran has spent these vast billions on a peaceful nuclear program. Iran is awash in oil and gas for their grandchildren's grandchildren. Everybody understands they want a path to nuclear weapons. Everybody understands that instead of putting the pressure on them to stop this program and change their policy, in fact, the opposite is happening with this proposed deal. They're getting a free path to the bomb. The sanctions are removed. They're continuing their aggression as we speak. And a few days ago, a senior Iranian general said the destruction of Israel is non-negotiable. Well, I guarantee you, you may have a dissenting voice here and there in Israel. We're a real democracy, a real democracy. But in our real democracy, the overwhelming majority of Israelis support the position I've just put forward because they know their life is on the line.